Hey guys, I got mail. Yes, I did. Here you go. And there's two of them. So I got this obviously from Arteza website, and I'm really excited about it because I love the size. They're smaller than my sketchbook that I currently have, but they were the same price for both of them compared to just one of my sketchbooks I have. So that was great. And then another reason why I bought it, that wasn't the main reason, but another reason was because I was looking in the Arteza website, just looking around because I love all the products. I want to buy them all, but I can't. So I ended up landing on the sketchbook section, and most of the sketchbooks come in pairs. So I was really excited because my daughter is doing the daily challenge with me. So I was like, it's perfect, one for her, one for me, and then we can have matching, and then she will love that. So I've have her waiting to open it for a week because I wanted to open it with you guys. But we ended up just opening the sketchbooks. They came in a poly mailer, and then they were wrapped with plastic wrap paper, and then we opened it just to look inside. Now these are 80 pages watercolor book. They're 110 pounds, which is a little concerning for me because I haven't worked under 140 pounds, but not too concerning because it's a sketchbook. I don't mean to sell anything that I'm gonna make in here. It's just for fun with my daughter. So we'll see how it works out, as long as it doesn't like affect the final look of it. I don't mind. And it has 180 pounds. It doesn't have the panoramic like the sketchbook I had before. Instead, it has this little kind of clear pocket that you can put stuff in it, which I don't know what I would use that for, but I'm sure I'll find out. And let's get more in depth with it, and I'll change the angle. You guys don't have to look at me, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, here we are. I have both sketchbooks here. By the way, both of them were $15 including tax and all that on Arteza's website, and the shipping was free. So it took them about 3 days to get it to me. I live in the USA, and they ship from the USA. But if it's international, I'm not sure how long it will take for you guys. But let's get to it. So this is a cold press watercolor sketchbook. It's dual-sided, it's acid-free, it's 110 pounds. Like I said, I haven't worked under 140 pounds. Maybe I did back in the day when I was 12 years old, but I can't remember. So I'm a little bit sketched about it, but hopefully I'm not disappointed. It's a sketchbook anyways, you know, I'm gonna end up using it regardless. And then it has 80 pages, just like my old sketchbook. And by the way, my old sketchbook for one was the same price as for two of these. It is a little bigger though, so, and it has that panoramic, so if that's what you want, then I will choose the other sketchbook. This one is 5.5 times 3.5 inches, which is 14 centimeters times 9 centimeters. And then let's open it together. So it comes with this little cover, and the little cover basically has all the information in the background. It has a discount and other information about the sketchbook, and inside it basically has more of the products that the company offers, and they have plenty of products. And now you guys can see why I was looking around their website, because look at how many products they have. And they also have craft products, and it's super affordable, so I'm really liking this company. Anyways, in the outside, the cover is fabric. It seems to be water resistant fabric, which is great. And then it has this little strap to keep the sketchbook secure and closed. And then when you open it, you have this little section that you can fill up with your information in case your sketchbook gets lost. So you can put your name, when you started your sketchbook. So far, the paper feels a lot more texture than my old sketchbook, almost like a canson paper, cold pressed paper. It has a lot of texture, so I really like that. I love papers with texture. And it also has this little bookmark, which it's really useful on my current sketchbook, so I'm really happy this one has one too. And I really like too that I can start drawing on my first page. My old sketchbook, it was the first page was kind of glued a little bit, so it was hard to make it flat to draw. So I ended up skipping the first page, not even using it. In this one, it looks like I can start making my first sketch on the first page, so I really like that. I'm really gonna love that on bigger sketchbooks, which I might end up buying a bigger sketchbook from them later on. They're all great and affordable, so I really like that. They're obviously threaded, so hand thread, well, I don't know if they're hand threaded, but all the pages open flat because of it, and you can see in some of the thread. And then it comes with this packet in the back. Like I said, I don't know what I would use it for, but I'm sure I'll find out something I can put in there, maybe some stickers. And other than that, the back is the same fabric, and it has Arteza kind of engraved in there. It's hard to see, but it does say Arteza in there. And now we're gonna get to do a little sketch together. I'm gonna use mixed media so we can try different media. I'm not too worried about watercolors as much as color pencils, because when I burnish, I kind of press really hard, so it might damage the back of the paper, and then I won't be able to use the back, but we'll find out. So let's get to it. So I started by doing my sketch first, and then I started with my first layer of watercolor, and it held it pretty well. It didn't warp at all. I was checking right there, and I was satisfied with it. With my second layer, it was still holding pretty good, and I was really satisfied with the way the paint was moving and the way the paint was drying as well. So far so good. Here's where things change a little bit. Once I start using color pencils, I noticed me pressing hard on the color pencil was really hard on the paper, and I saw some warping, and then I realized it was going through it and even in the next page. So I pulled out my glass pen and used the watercolors to do some of the details on it. I decided to do kind of a centangle kind of drawing with my glass pen. I've been really into it, so I took that, and the paper reacted pretty good to it. No warping, no problems with that. Took my glass pen and decided to go over those details I did with the color pencil, since I couldn't burnish more or press more on it, or it's gonna damage the paper. So I did it with the watercolor and my glass pen, and it came out pretty good. I fixed all the details, I added more details, and I was pretty happy with the result. added my information in case I lost it, and I also added a reward. Okay guys, so the final overview, I really liked the sketchbook, but the page is really thin, so it did went through, as you guys saw earlier, through the other side with the color pencils, because the way I use color pencils, I don't know if you guys do it, but I burnish really hard, so it even went through the other page right here. So I think I'm not gonna be using it with color pencils, but I am going to be using it with watercolors, and I did this little cute centangle flower, and I used my glass pen, and it worked out pretty good, and you guys got to see how I use my glass pen with watercolors. And that's going to be it. I really like how it dried out. Actually, it dries out really nice. The texture on the paper, I really like it. It reacts really good with my Arteza watercolors. So overall, I'm really pleased for a sketchbook this size, and I think I'm gonna keep buying these sketchbooks. The price is right, and also I like the texture of it. I really like the texture of it, and I like how the color dries on it. So I'm gonna continue buying these sketchbooks, but definitely I'm gonna have to try their actual premium paper for watercolor to see if it's something I want to use for my original paintings. So I'll be bringing some of that later to the channel, and if you guys like it, please subscribe. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.